subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free.
As an opening comment speaker, there must be an honest process. And the comrades of the NC must just be honest. If they couldn't convince you, they must say, hey, we couldn't convince the speaker. They must not say, no, we said that the final decision comes from the speaker. Nobody doesn't know that. We're not kids. We know that. But you were defeated. You couldn't convince the speaker. You come back and say, hey, comrades, we couldn't. Let's conventionalize consultation. Otherwise, the Chief Whips Forum is a useless body, but must be scrapped from the rules. Consultation makes Parliament work better. The new leadership of the NC needs to internalize that. It's going to be very difficult to be taken seriously moving forward. So we object, Speaker. And you will see that the steamrolling in this program, the President wants Sona. There's no problem with that. But we're in this situation because of him taking 3 weeks, if not more, to constitute portfolios. Then he still wants to have 3 days to himself with Parliament. And then he comes back for budget vote 1. Again, you allocate him. Budget vote 1, we are debating him again, and then we come back for replies. He takes the lion's share of July. But in your admission, you say we don't have time, there are extreme circumstances, there is a grammar of venues, times, and all of that. But you're not reflecting it here. The executive is basically having its day, its field day on Parliament. You're not defending the integrity, the independence, the autonomy of Parliament, Speaker. So we insist, the committee reports, even if they were published last night, the expectation that members will have qualitative debate today is a joke. It's like a joke on holding the executive accountable. You're playing a joke on our people. We should go back to the proposal that we made yesterday and allow committees, if they can have a second opportunity to meet and interrogate those reports. So if a meeting took place, Speaker, yesterday for 2 hours, and there were presentations, there were questions, then there were no answers because there was no time, what will a report say? How can there be a report of the deliberations in the court? There were no deliberations. So we must shift mini plenaries to next week. Exhaust this week, today and tomorrow, for committees to conclude their work qualitatively. We must appeal for the postponement of the opening of Parliament to August. He's going to speak on budget vote 1. He must come do those things of poems of Sona in August. This is law. There's nothing in the Sona that needs to be adopted. There are no resolutions. It's just, a symbolic activity. But the executive needs to accept consequences of its own action. Let's allow this week completely to be dedicated to committees, and July to be dedicated to the budgeting process, and then Sona can come back in first week of August, whatever the case might be. That is our submission. It is the fault of the President of South Africa that we are in this situation. Please, Speaker, let's defend the integrity of the parliamentary process and executive oversight. We must not be steamrolled by the executive. Don't allow that. Not as your first act, not as our first act. as parliamentarians, as the seventh as the seventh parliament. Don't allow that to happen, for them to create a situation where we must dance to their music. It's really unacceptable. Our submission is that let's go to the original proposal that we had put to you. We hope it was put in these terms. We don't know. The final point is a simple one. The experience of committees cannot be the only prerogative of chairpersons. Even that experience, that's why it's consulted. All the chief whips of all political parties, it's us who know, because we preside over the members who are in those committees. So that experience is a collective one. It cannot be a report of one person in a committee of so many people called the chairperson, that no, we're ready, let's go. Defend the integrity of parliament. That's what must happen here. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Family, we have Mbuyiseni Ndlozi showing his skills of debating in parliament, telling the speaker that they cannot be steamrolled and the Sona can be postponed. The discussion that were going on were more important than the Sona. So Mbuyiseni asked the speaker to make sure she defends the integrity of the parliament. Those were wise words from Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. EFF always debate in a very professional way. Every time you listen to them, you feel like every time you have to, when are they going to speak? It's really amazing to see them in parliament doing a good job for our people. We really praise and we like the way they debate, and they don't take things for granted. They want everything to be debated in a way that they can be satisfied, because they are there for the people. They're not there for themselves. They are there for the nation that voted for them. So they cannot be taken for granted in whatever debate that is going on. They need to be listened to, so that everybody who debates, so that they can digest whatever they are going to be giving to the people that put them in that office, in that parliament. It's really amazing to see people who are not rubber stamping anything that comes up from the parliament. They want it debated in a very professional way, and that will satisfy everybody. I really like the way Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was debating everything and putting their foot down, that they want the speaker to understand that this is important, and the people who have put them in there, they want something that will help them prosper. What do you think, family? Did you like the way Ndlozi was trying to articulate everything? Just put your comment, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you all. Ngithanda ngothando luka love. Ngithi kuni bravo bravo.